So this video is a little bit of a driving instruction on the road here. We are still in Twin Falls, but we're heading out of town. We're on a kind of a wide road here. You can show forward there and see what we're on here. And I'm going to document what I do as I'm driving and what to look out for and like that. So I think we're about 8 feet wide, 7.5, 8 feet wide. Usually the lanes are like 9 or 10. So looking out the mirror here, these are actually wider than that, but there's many times where this rig will really fill up a lane. So it's different than driving a car, in that a car you've got wiggle room, you can talk, you can look around, kind of putz around and, still stay in your lane. With this, you have to pay attention all the time. You don't want to take your eyes off the road for very long, a second. But also you can veer out of your lane very easily because it's so wide. Okay, so in town, give yourself lots of extra braking room. We are towing a Jeep. The brakes on this are very good, but I don't know what it weighs. It's heavy. And so it's not going to stop on a dime. It's got great brakes. But just give yourself lots of extra room. Don't get in a hurry. I just kind of cruise. I don't drive like the car where I, take off fast from a stop sign and wait till the last minute to stop at a light. Just slow and steady. You need lots of room in front of you. Always be watching your sides because people will sit there on the sides. There's really, in my opinion, there's no real blind spots because of the way the mirrors are. We've got the convex mirrors that are pretty good about telling you who's next to you, and the other mirrors, they look all the way down the side. Plus up here there's a backup camera that shows the back. Right now I'm watching tracking the Jeep, but that's basically your rear view mirror. And let's see, so I drive with the lights on. Even during the day, I keep the lights on. Just a little extra visibility out there. Coming up to what I call a stale green. It's been green a long time with this rig because it is so large. Keep an eye on those stale greens because you don't want them turning yellow and red on you and not being able to stop in time for them. So keep an eye on those and either slow down or speed up. I recommend slowing down so that you don't find yourself in an intersection when somebody else is taking off like a jackrabbit off of a fresh green light. So let's see. In one of the other videos, I showed pretty much what the control panel is here. Up in front here, on the left side, we have oil pressure, engine temperature, and then the front and rear airbags. Okay, so those are all controlled by an air compressor, an onboard air compressor. Okay. Right in the center is the speedometer, an odometer. To the right is a tach at the top, fuel, and then a voltmeter. What you saw in one of the other videos, when this panel right here lights up all the pretty Christmas tree colors, that's all your information. Typically I don't like to see that ever come on. The sensors for the engine and the fluids are pretty sensitive. I guess that's why they call them sensors. And if anything's low, an engine light will come on. And what will typically happen is that, and I know other automobiles do this too, the newer ones, it will go into what's called limp mode. Limp mode is where, to protect the engine, I'm going to change lanes here. protect the engine, the engine will automatically slow down to, I think, about 15-20 miles an hour. No matter how hard you press the accelerator, that's as fast as it's going to go. And that's to protect the engine from damage and make sure you deal with the issue. So if that happens at the first safe place to pull over, and I say safe place, because even if something fails or gets burned up on the coach, no matter how much it costs, it's not more important than your personal safety. Okay, so anything that happens, your personal safety comes first, the rig comes last. Okay, so anything that happens, make sure that you're doing something that is for your safety, not worried about, you know, doing damage because a tire went down or something on the engine. Just make sure you're getting off in a safe place. Your personal safety first. Okay, so that's the gauges. Over here we have the heat, air conditioning. Here's the controls here. The air conditioner on the dash does not blow very cold, never has. Don't know if it was that way from the factory or whatever, but we don't use it anyway, because with this big open box here, you turn on that air conditioner, it doesn't really do anything if the rest of the coach is hot. So I start the generator and I run the house air, and keeps everything very cool and comfortable. So right here, this is not included with the coach, but this is my...
In 1.25 miles, take the exit on the right to US 93 South, then keep right.
Okay, that's my GPS that I purchased, and the reason why I got this model is you can program it, the size of the coach, the length, the height, the weight, and it most times, there has been times where it's let me down. One time was kind of difficult, but they're not 100% accurate. But this will help me to not go down a dead-end street or across a bridge that's not rated for the weight, or someplace that's too narrow, whatever. It keeps track of where we are. Here we got a pedestrian coming up here and I can't move over. So typically I move over if there's anything on the side of the road. Okay, so this typically will keep us from getting ourselves in a jam. I've got a story about one time where it was not accurate, and we had to take the vehicle loose, and I had to do about a 20-point turn
on the right to US 93 South, then keep right.
This could be purchased extra if somebody wants it, but I typically keep that even when I'm pulling a tow behind trailer, just to keep me out of trouble. Okay, we're going to start going south here towards Jackpot and on 93 towards Ely, and then we'll continue 93 all the way down to Las Vegas. So now
keep right to US 93.
The mirrors are automatically controlled. That controls over on this panel. In the steering wheel, you have your cruise control. Control some of the lights here. Windshield wipers are here. Let me get through here. I don't talk and drive too well at the same time. So let's make this curve here, make sure it's safe to merge onto this other highway, which will be on this one. The next town is about 40 miles, and then after that, the full 116 miles takes us to Wells, Nevada. But this coach has a 350 horsepower Caterpillar engine, and 350 horsepower, in my opinion, is enough.
Continue on US 93.
One will notice that the acceleration when pulling another vehicle. Without pulling another vehicle, it's fine. But when pulling another vehicle, you got to be a little bit patient with it. So when we're pulling the Jeep, pulling hills and the like, and I don't typically pass anybody when I'm on a 2-lane road. I typically just stay put. That's the safest way. It's not really a motorhome, not really safe to do passing unless another vehicle is really slow and maybe it's not safe to stay behind them. But this pretty much just floats down the road. It has the airbag suspension and the Allison transmission, 6-speed transmission, shifts very smoothly. So it's just a dream to drive. It really is. But you have to pay attention at all times. So that's enough for now. When it comes time to get out and fuel,